would you say we are baby metal aficionados?
Well, we're working on it.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke diggity dog.
What up?
Let's see here. If you are traveling and you might need someone who's been to this place before and you need some more information on this place.
Yeah.
That person that's taking you on this journey would be called your
scout.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, one who's done it before.
Right,
see?
right.
That's how that works. What about a guide?
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you, right down in the comment section. And today, being Baby Metal Monday, we shall officially, this is the big one, we're gonna gas up the spaceship.
Yes.
And take a trip through the Metal Galaxy.
Metal Galaxy, Smoke.
Yeah.
Last week, we did a song that was done at the Download Festival 2018. Now, would you say we are baby metal aficionados?
Well, we're working on it. I mean, I know a few people right there in the comment section that are experts.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we trying to be aficionados.
Who was the guy? Do you remember his name? You were like, dude, this one person is in every baby metal video. Do you remember his name?
I know the Jesus.
Come on.
I know the symbol when the thumbnail
what
or
is
the avatar. It's something 3000.
Okay, you know who you are.
Yeah.
But I would consider you if you are a part of Baby Metal, sure, but I would consider you, and you know who we're talking to. You probably are an official Baby Metal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you agree with that?
Yes. Because even on all the videos that we do, he's in the comments, or he or she, whoever it is in the comments of those also.
Correct. Now, doing that previous video, everyone said, "Look, y'all said y'all was gonna do it." Smokey said, "Look, Hollywood, we're doing it." So
we got to do it, man.
We got to.
They begging for it. And I think this is, I mean, if we're ever going to be aficionados, we have to go through this.
You're right.
Everything you need to know about baby metal. Apparently, we're not doing the unhelpful guide.
We heard some things about that.
Yeah, so everyone's saying, no, this is the one you need to do. This is a newer one. It's called Everything You Need to Know About Baby Metal, a Baby Metal Guide.
Man, I'm so curious to see this because what don't we know about baby metal?
Man, I'm sure there's got to be something. We're probably going to watch it and be like, wow, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that.
Yeah.
Smoke up!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Hello, and welcome to Everything You Need to Know About Baby Metal.
I feel like I'm in a training
I would like
course.
to start off by saying that if you want to see the actual slideshow for yourself, the link to it will be in the description below. Now, on to the basics. Baby Metal is a Japanese kawaii metal band, which is a subgenre of metal music that they invented. The name Baby Metal is stylized in all capital letters with no spaces between baby and metal. Baby Metal was formed in 2010 and have released 3 studio albums. The original members of the band consists of Su-metal, Moa-metal, and Yui-metal. They are also backed by a group of musicians known as the Kami Band for their live performances, but more about them later.
So far we know
First,
so much.
Let's learn about how they got started. Baby Metal started as a subunit of a J-pop group called Sakura Gakuin. The heavy music club was formed by Ki Kobayashi, more commonly known as Koba Metal. Baby Metal split from Sakura Gakuin in 2013 and continued on as an independent act.
Maybe we should find out about some Sakura Gakuin. Yeah.
Sakura Gakuin is a Japanese idol girl group formed by a muse in...
Alright, I gotta ask you. This is Sakura Gakuin.
Yeah.
Can you find Sue in this?
I see Sue right there next to the one on the right.
All right, I think.
Second to the right.
What about you, Moa? I think I see him.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Two
that's
at
what
the
I'm
bottom.
thinking. Those two down there, yeah. The two in the middle on the bottom. I hope I'm right about that.
Me
but-
too.
2010, that is themed around a school concept that is meant to prepare young girls for a career in the entertainment industry. The ages of the girls range between 10 and 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
Then the
There
members
she is.
graduate at age 15 and move on.
She got them ears. You
Oh,
can-
yeah.
Sakura Gakuin has released 10 albums in total, one for each year since its formation. Other groups in Sakura Gakuin include Mini Patty Cooking Club, Twinkle Stars Button Club, Sleepies, and several others. Unfortunately, Sakura Gakuin will disband in August 2021.
Oh, wow.
Now
Wait.
let's go meet the members of
I
BABYMETAL.
wonder what he means about disband. Like they're gonna break
Hey.
up.
私たちベビーメタルは
Plan on
スー
it.
メタル、Yui-metal、Moa-metal の3人グループです。スーメタルが
Sue just looks like she's on evil mode at all points in time.
She's so serious.
を担当しています。
First, we have Yui-metal, full name Suzuka Nakamoto, born on December 20th, 1997 in Hiroshima, Japan.
Hiroshima,
She
wow.
is the tallest member of BABYMETAL, standing at about 5'2".
Dang,
In
that's it.
2002, Sue won a contest to feature in several Jewel Drop commercials. In 2006, she was then admitted to Actors School Hiroshima, where she also performed with her sister Himika Nakamoto in a duo called Tween.
Oh wow.
In 2007, Sue was signed
See,
by
we
a
could do
Muse
all
talent
this.
agency,
Yeah.
then was placed in a trio called Karen Girls in 2008, which was formed to sing songs for the anime Zettai Karen Children.
Yeah.
We gotta do this.
Yeah, definitely.
In 2010, Sue became one of the founding members of Sakura Gakuin, where she was student council
That beat is
president and
hard.
the lead vocalist
Yeah, it
in
is.
the Heavy Music Club, which released songs under the name BABYMETAL. She was chosen for the lead vocal role at a young age due to her surprisingly strong vocals and unique stage presence.
Feeling it. She's so
Wow. Oh my god. Dude, she can sing, bruh.
Yeah.
Sue graduated from Sakura Gakuin in 2013, but continued on as the lead vocalist of BABYMETAL regardless. On BABYMETAL's first two albums, Yui-metal has 4 solo songs that are performed without Moa-metal and
Wow.
Yui-metal. These songs are titled Akatsuki, Rondo of Nightmare, Amore, and No Rain No Rainbow. Yui-metal is well known for her commanding stage presence, great crowd control, and intense death glares.
Oh, we've mentioned that a
Oh,
plenty.
yeah.
Seriously,
The
if
death
looks could kill,
glares?
we'd all be dead,
Yeah.
lol.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
crowd control. But she's just like demanding it.
I love it. Look at that.
That is amazing crowd control.
Bro, look at that crowd.
Despite her powerful nature on stage, she is a very sweet humble girl when not in full metal mode.
I bet.
Skullduggery.
Sue is always very professional and composed in interviews, in which she usually does the bulk of the talking.
まずベビーメタルというジャンルについてなんですけど、私たちは可愛いキュートとメタルを融合した新しいジャンルベビーメタル
I wonder how good their
という
English is.
活動をしています。
Well, you know,
なので
Suzuka can speak
衣装だったりと
English.
か
Yeah.
音楽も可愛い要素とかっこいい要素がたくさん詰まったまた新しいジャンルを
I love the Japanese language.
We are very honored.
Told you.
At first, we are very nervous, but after a few songs, the audience react to our singing and dancing. They are doing the folk sign and singing along. It was great.
そうです ですね、やっぱりベビーメタルの歌詞は結構私たちとか女の子が共感できる歌詞がたくさん込められていて、だから私たちも歌っていて、
He don't understand a word they say.
そういう意味でもメタルとかを知らない女の子とかにも
It's like, I'll just read this.
Subtitles.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone for supporting
Wow.
BABYMETAL. We are very excited for
Wow,
your
she's
10th
gotten
year
better over
the years.
anniversary. Please check out our best album and online events coming up soon.
Sue has worked very hard on improving her English,
Yeah,
not just
obviously.
for
Yeah.
interviews, but for several songs in which she sings in English as well, such as The One and Elevator Girl, both of which have versions completely in English. She can also be seen addressing foreign crowds in their native languages
Wow.
as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Sue had to learn how to rap specifically for the song BMC,
Yep.
where
Yeah.
she said she had to, quote,
Find her flow.
Also,
That's a good flow
she has
for her
been
first
crucified
rap.
on stage on 4 separate occasions. Seriously, like they actually crucified their lead vocalist several times.
Dude, I want to go.
We have Yui-metal,
Oh,
full
Yui.
name Yui Mizuno, born on June 20th,
right there.
1999 in
Yes, she is.
Kawasaki City, Japan. Yui is slightly taller than Moa-metal, but also slightly shorter than Su-metal, standing at about 5'1". Yui joined dance classes at a very young age, then was signed by Amuse at the age of 11. In 2010, she joined Sakura Gakuin as a member of Mini Patty, Twinkle Stars, and BabyMetal.
Dude, we gotta do some
Yui
of
has
those.
stated that Su-metal's former group Karen Girls was an inspiration for her and that she had dreamed of joining the group, because their music helped her endure the life-threatening illness of a family member. She was chosen for BabyMetal because of her short stature, twin-like appearance with Moa-metal,
Right.
and her compatible voice with Su-metal.
Right.
Yui graduated from Sakura Gakuin in 2015 alongside Moa. Yui's defining physical trait would be her cute chubby cheeks,
Aw.
which can be used to pick her out. Her favorite food is tomatoes, and she prefers to eat them whole.
And it says that
Really?
your favorite
Oh, wow.
food is tomatoes.
True.
True. And tomatoes. Do you like eating tomatoes, like just chomping into them, like eating an apple, or do you just like tomatoes on things?
あ、それかじって生で。
Yeah, eating it just like that.
姉ちゃんめっちゃ食べるの上手なんですよ、生の。
She's very good at
She
eating
stated
raw
she would,
tomato.
quote, want to eat tomatoes even when the world is ending.
I thought
Yui loves
BMC
to
was bringing me
stargaze and
chocolate
often
because
looks at the
of.
stars during
I think that might have
commutes.
been Moa.
She has also stated that she enjoys reading books about constellations and that she wants to go to space.
That
Yui
explains
is
Metal
considered the
Galaxy.
best dancer
Yeah.
in BabyMetal.
ゆいの趣味はダンスです。お姉ちゃんたちと比べたらすごくちっちゃいんですけど、ダンスだったら誰にも負けません。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Killing it.
Hell yeah. Look at her. Killing it.
This has earned her the nicknames Angel of Dance and Yui-bot, due to her precise dancing on
Yui-bot?
stage as well as her lag, which refers to her tendency to drift off and react slowly to things happening around her.
Can you show us the fox sign? This way? There it is, the fox sign.
Wait, where? Oh, right there? Oh, okay.
Who are your typical fans and what do they look like?
国によって
Ooh, that tomato sounds good.
本当に
She's sleepy.
方から子供の方もいて、男性女性アイドルファンメタルファン全然関係なくいろんなジャンルが好きな方がいて。
Despite her strong nature on stage, she is very shy and timid, and
You can
usually
see that.
only speaks in interviews when
You can see
directly
that.
spoken
Yeah.
to. She will, however, just stare directly into your soul instead. Yui performed Karen Girl's song Over the Future with Moa-metal and Su-metal at the Legend D show, which Yui has stated was a dream come true. Yui-metal and Moa-metal also danced to a Karen Girl's song together for their entrance exam into Sakura Gakuin.
I mean, look at these kids, man.
I know.
She has also done various solo performances for special shows around her birthday, such as performing Chokoto Love
Oh,
at
yeah.
the Legend 1999 show
That's right.
and taking the lead vocal role for Headbanger on her 15th birthday.
Good song, too.
And last but certainly not least,
They didn't
we
say,
have
did you
Moa-metal,
see that her
full
favorite
name
singer
Moa Kikuchi,
was Ariana
born
Grande?
on July
Did
4th,
you see that?
1999 in
That's crazy.
Nagoya, Japan. Moa is the shortest member of BABYMETAL, standing at just 5 feet tall.
Wow.
In 2007, Moa won a contest held by Amuse at the age of 8 and was signed to the company. She then joined Sakura Gakuin when she was 11 years old, being a member of Mini Patty, Twinkle Stars,
Mini
and
Patty.
BABYMETAL. In 2015, Moa-metal was elected student council president and then graduated at the end of that year. She was selected for BABYMETAL because of her short stature, twin-like appearance with Yui-metal, and her compatible voice with Su-metal. Moa has
That
prominent
explains
dimples
why
and a glowing
sometimes we
smile.
have a hard time distinguishing
If you're
the
a
two,
newer
you
fan
know?
of BABYMETAL, and you're still trying to learn which members are which, if you're looking for Moa, just look for the dimples. You can't miss them. Moa loves food, and she'll make sure you know it, as
I
she
do
often
too.
somehow brings up food in interviews.
アメリカで好きな食べ物はピザとハンバーグとお肉といっぱいあるんですけど
I see you, girl. Eat up. I enjoy it
What are
too.
you looking forward to on this tour of America?
はいアメリカのまず最初に楽しみなのはアメリカの食べ物です
She is often called Angel of Love by fans due to her tendency to spread love and positivity to everyone around her.
What do you think makes people love BABYMETAL so much?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you. What do you think?
Her English is good too.
I want to know myself
Yeah.
but I love everyone and I hope we can continue to get love and support.
She
Moa
speaks
is
great
also
English.
very good with
Yeah.
audience interaction, especially with younger women in the crowd. She can also play the guitar a bit, but has admitted
Wow.
she doesn't practice it as much as she probably should. Moa has developed a habit of staring at people's hair during interviews, especially Su-metal's hair, or just Su in general.
気がついてなんか余計にそれがまた嬉しく
Girl, you know you could have did them bangs better.
まあずっと活動している中
She also loves to have fun, and can be seen participating in all sorts of shenanigans on stage. She has done various special solo performances, usually on shows based around her birthday, such as performing Love Machine at the Legend 1999 show, playing the acoustic guitar part
That's-
for Shine
oh,
at
you
the
remember
Legend
that?
M show,
That was dope.
and taking over the lead vocals for Headbanger on various occasions.
That was dope.
We also have the BABYMETAL subgroup, known as Black BABYMETAL,
BabyMetal.
which is when Moa-metal and Yui-metal perform without Su-metal.
Oh, wow.
There are 4 Black BABYMETAL songs, titled Sis Anger, GJ, For No Utah, and Onadari Daisakusen.
GJ?
Though it
think
has
we've
never
done
been
that one.
I don't think
confirmed,
so.
some believe the black part refers to the videos played before their songs. In the videos, Yui-metal and Moa-metal are trapped and changed into wicked characters. Others believe this may be referencing the genre black metal, which is another subgenre of heavy metal music. Yui and Moa wrote the lyrics for no Utah themselves while on their tour bus between shows. Black baby metal songs have been described by Moa-metal as trying to make society better.
Wow.
ブラックベビーメタルはユイメタルとモアメタルの2人のグループのことなんですけど、今回の新しいアルバムではラップメタルとかブラックメタルという新しいジャンルに挑戦して世直し活動をしています。
Now, we have the person behind this whole operation, the mastermind of BABYMETAL, Koba-metal, full name Kikobayashi. Koba wanted to experiment with combining J-pop and metal music, as he stated that metal is only getting older and older, and his plan was to produce something totally new that would help revive the metal scene and give it a much-needed jolt of youth. At the Karen Girls' farewell concert, Koba was taken back by Suzuka Nakamoto's strong vocals and stage presence, and got the idea to have her be the front of his new pop metal fusion band, as she was a strong enough performer that she wouldn't get overpowered by a metal band on stage. Koba stated that the specific trio of Su-metal, Yui-metal, and Moa-metal were the perfect combination, stating, "When I first heard Su-metal sing, there's not that many singers that sing the way she does, it was very direct to me, and metal bands don't usually have any dance aspect, so I thought it would be interesting to add that to the new future of metal, hence I selected Yui-metal and Moa-metal to be the twin factor in the choreography." When BABYMETAL was originally formed, the girls had never heard metal music.
What?
When showed metal music videos, they initially found them to be scary and were shocked at the music they had
Now look
began
at their
working
videos.
on.
Exactly.
そうですね、最初メタルを知った頃はメタルってすごく速いしなんか激しいし怖い音楽だなっていう風に思ってたんですけど、でも今思うことはメタルってすごく心に打つもの、心に響くものがある音楽だなっていう風に。
It wasn't until they seen Metallica perform live that they began to love and respect the metal genre.
Heck yeah!
Now, let's learn about the musicians that perform at BABYMETAL's live shows.
I'm so interested if some of these are girls.
The Kami Band is a session band made up of many different members who perform at BABYMETAL shows. They first began performing with BABYMETAL in 2012. Side note, but anytime you see those guys dressed in skeleton costumes playing instruments at BABYMETAL concerts, that is not an actual band. Those guys are referred to as baby bones, and they were there to pretend playing the instruments as a visual effect, while the music just played on a track, since BABYMETAL could not always afford a full band early on. Kami Band has consisted of a rotating lineup of different musicians since its debut. The most consistent members of the band include
Lita?
He's so good.
For real. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He be killing it.
Yeah.
He be killing it.
Yeah.
There have been several others who have played with them as well, those are just the most notable ones. The Kami Band was often seen in white robes and corpse paint, depicting Japanese spirits. However, in recent years, they have changed costumes and began wearing masks due to the addition of the Western Kami Band that tours with BABYMETAL for their shows out west. Some of the members of the Western Kami Band include Chris Kelly, Clint Tustin, and CJ Massiantonio from Galactic Empire, and drummer Anthony Barone from Shadow of Intent.
Yeah, that dude's a beast.
All the Kami Band members have their own jobs and side projects in addition to BABYMETAL, such as Carry Band, which is a jazz fusion band consisting of a few of the OG Kami Band members. Unfortunately, 2017 ended on a tragic note, when December 30th, 2017, lead guitarist Mikio Fujioka fell from a high observation deck while stargazing, and was severely injured. He passed away on January 5th, 2018 as a result of his injuries at the young age of 36 years old.
Damn. Rest in
Mikio's
peace.
custom ESP snapper guitar was given to his former student Takayoshi Omura by his wife. Also, it should be noted that the Kami band aren't necessarily the ones recording the studio tracks, as they are not technically part of BABYMETAL. However, Lita Cygnus has been credited for writing the guitar and bass parts for a few of BABYMETAL's songs. It is now time to discuss some of the lore behind BABYMETAL, starting with the Fox God.
はい、フォックスゴッドとは私たちにとって私たちがいつもライブだったりとかいろんな活動をするためのお告げをくれる方なんですけど、私たちは実際にお会いしたことがないのでどういう方なのかよくわからないんですけど、でも私たちはいつもフォックスゴッドのおかげで
She does just stare in your soul, dude.
Exactly.
The Fox God also summons the Kami band to come forth and play at their shows. The hand signals you always see the girls making is meant to symbolize the Fox God, rather than using the traditional metal devil horns hand gesture often seen used by other metal bands.
このサインは私たちベビーメタルを象徴しているサインです。ライブでフォックスサインをしてくださるお客さんを見ると私たちもとっても嬉しいし、このサインをしてればきっと
Look how mad she looks.
You will see Fox symbolism in some way, shape, or form at nearly every BABYMETAL performance. Anytime
That's a
the girls
dope
have a
background.
question they can't or don't want to answer in interview settings, they will simply respond with,
Only the fox got knows. Only the fox got knows. Only the
Fox God knows.
This
Only
was
the
especially
Fox God
helpful
knows.
early on
That's a
as the
great
girls had
gimmick.
limited
Yeah.
English speaking skills, and they could also use the Fox God to shroud themselves in mystery to maintain privacy. The BABYMETAL fan base is referred to as The One, and the song titled The One is a tribute song to their fans. When they introduce themselves, they say BABYMETAL Death as a play on the Japanese word des, which is how someone would introduce themselves in Japanese, by simply mispronouncing Su-metal des, by saying Su-metal Death. They have a cute and metal way of introducing themselves.
スーメタルです。
Yui-metal です。
Moa-metal です。
We are BABYMETAL.
Love it.
This also ties in with the song BABYMETAL Death, which was a song they often used to open their concerts, as an exciting way to introduce themselves to the fans at the beginning of a show. There is also some lore based around a legendary corset referring to the neck brace depicted in the Headbanger music video. It is a recurring item that you will see pop up all over the place, especially at their live shows. This
That
is
is
also a
awesome.
tribute to Japanese metal band X Japan, where drummer Yoshiki injured his neck headbanging. There is a lot of lore based around
Wow.
light and dark,
That's crazy.
the Chosen Seven, and the Metal Galaxy, which will be discussed later. Now we will discuss how BABYMETAL rose up from a small subunit of Sakura Gakuin to the international sensation they are today. BABYMETAL's first single, titled Doki Doki Morning, originally appeared on Sakura Gakuin's debut album. This song was recorded when Su-metal was just 12 years old and Moa-metal and Yui-metal were just 11 years old. BABYMETAL's first CD single was a collaboration with the band Kiba of Akiba,
That's awesome,
released
dude.
in March 2012. They then released several singles in Headbanger, Ijime Dame Zetai, and Megitsune in 2012 and 2013. On February 26, 2014, BABYMETAL released its first self-titled album which featured 13 tracks. The official music video for Gimme Chocolate went viral on YouTube in 2014,
Yeah, it damn sure
leading to
did.
many people discovering BABYMETAL for the first time around the world. In March 2014, BABYMETAL performed 2 back-to-back shows at the world-famous Budokan venue, becoming the youngest female act to perform a show there at the
Wow.
average age of 14.7.
That's crazy.
At the end of their March 2nd Budokan show, they also announced their first world tour, initially performing in Paris and Cologne. UK's Sony Sphere Festival was subsequently added to
Cologne,
the tour,
that's,
after being
where-
formally
That's
invited
near
to play
Alex,
following
yeah.
a successful
Yeah.
fan-driven campaign entitled BABYMETAL for Sony Sphere UK 2014. Sony Sphere 2014 would go on to become one of the most important performances in the band's history. This show was really the first time they had performed on a big stage outside of Japan, Many fans recognize this performance as the moment that BABYMETAL was legitimized on a worldwide stage.
はい、今年私が一番思い出に残っていることは、7月にイギリスでソニスフィアに出させていただいたことです。その時5万人っていうたくさんの方の前で、ライブを行って、私たちが今までライブした会場の中では最大の場所で、しかもメタルフェスで、海外のメタルフェスに出演させていただくのがソニスフィアが初めてだったので、最初はメタル好きの方に受け入れてもらえるのかなとかすごく不安な気持ちでいっぱいだったんですけど、いざライブが始まったら皆さん盛り上がってくださって、でメタルの好きな方にも受け入れられたんだベビーメタルってと思って、すごく嬉しくて自信につながりました。
Sue, Moa, and Yui were worried the crowd would not accept them and were very nervous to go out and perform, as UK festival crowds are known to be quite rowdy and aren't particularly kind to acts they don't like or know well. From their view backstage while peeking around the corner, it appeared that nobody came to see them. They were discouraged, but they figured that at least a few hardcore fans had to have come traveled to see them and decided they'd go out and try their best anyways, and were shocked to see a massive crowd of at least 50,000 metalheads out there that they couldn't see from the back due to the angle they were looking from. A confused crowd was quickly convinced that this band was no joke and much more than just a meme, and by the end of their 30-minute set, they had the whole crowd singing and chanting along, all doing the fox sign, and they were all chanting "We want more" as the girls were walking off stage.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
This brings us to their next phase. During BABYMETAL's headlining shows at Yokohama Arena in December 2015, they announced a second studio album to be released on April 1, 2016, as well as a world tour starting in London at the Wembley Arena, and concluding in Japan with a debut at the Tokyo Dome. The second album would be titled Metal Resistance.
Great album. Great
いろんな
album.
ジャンルに、今回のアルバムはいろんなジャンルに挑戦して、というとベビーメタルを象徴するものだったなって私たちは考えてるんですけど、だから前回のアルバムは私たちの名刺代わりっていう風に呼んでるんですけど、今回のアルバムは私たちの成長過程が本当に見ていただけるものなんじゃないかなって思っています。いろんなことに挑戦して身長とか声も成長して、私たちの成長がたくさん詰まっているものなので、そうやって言っていただけてとても嬉しいです。
On April 5, 2016, BABYMETAL made their US television debut, performing Gimme Chocolate on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Oh wow, really?
I'm not sure what I'm about to see.
What? We haven't done that.
But I'm
Yeah, we definitely need to cover it.
Yeah.
Gimme Chocolate. Please welcome BABYMETAL.
On July 18,
Damn, that would be dope.
they made
Yeah.
a special appearance at the APMAs where they performed karate before being joined on stage by Judas Priest frontman Rob
Yep.
Halford,
We covered
who they then
Breaking the Law.
performed
Yep.
Painkiller and Breaking the Law with. They ended their 2016 world tour with 2 back-to-back shows at the Tokyo
Jesus.
Dome, with both nights sold out at approximately 55,000 people attending each night.
Wow.
In 2017, BABYMETAL supported various bands on several world tours. These bands included Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Korn. Afterwards,
That's amazing.
they
Remember you were
commenced their
talking
Five
about-
Fox
Yeah,
Festival
two
tour
of the
in
biggest
Japan.
of all time.
Yeah.
Nobody knew it at the time, but the 5 Fox Festival shows would be the last time BABYMETAL performed as its original trio. Just prior to the 2 Legend S Baptism XX shows that were meant to be a celebration for Sue Metal's 20th birthday in her hometown of Hiroshima, it was announced that Yui-metal was, quote, not feeling well, and doctors have suggested that it is in her best interest to not perform over these 2 days. They considered cancelling the shows but decided they would continue on with the Legend S shows as just the duo of Yui-metal and Moa-metal for the first time. The Legend S shows would also be the last performances for Mikio Fujioka before his untimely passing. BABYMETAL was
That's
about
crazy.
to embark on their 2018 world tour and no announcements had been made about Yui's status. Most fans assumed that the lack of news meant business as usual and that Yui would be back with the band for the tour. The group kicked off their US tour in Kansas City, but much to everyone's surprise, Yui-metal was not with the band. The choreography had been completely reworked for Sue and Moa to be in the center, with various backup dancers off to the side. Moa had also begun to sing Yui's parts in their songs. It was announced after this show that Yui-metal would not be taking part in the US leg of the world tour. Later on in 2018, on October 19th, Amuse put out a statement that reads, Yui-metal had expressed her desire to return performing with the group in the following months after last December's performance, due to health concerns. During her absence, both Su-metal and Moa-metal as well as the entire staff team had been preparing for her awaited return. However, Yui-metal came to a decision that she will not be performing on the BABYMETAL World Tour in Japan and that she will no longer be a part of BABYMETAL.
Damn.
We thank her for all of her contributions and wish her all the best in her future endeavors. Yui also put out a statement of her own, apologizing to the fans, explaining her desire to perform but inability to do so, and that she hopes to one day return and pursue her dreams on her own as a solo act. On the same day that Yui's departure was announced, a new single released called Starlight, which many fans believe is a tribute song to Mikio Fujioka and possibly Yui-metal as well. Sue and Moa both went on to discuss the difficulties they had faced on adjusting to performing without Yui. BABYMETAL fans had already reacted poorly to Yui missing the Legend-S shows and continued to express their discontent during the US World Tour, as nobody knew what was going on and why Yui wasn't there. Sue went on to say that these first shows without Yui were the only time she has ever felt scared to go perform at one of their own shows, as Sue and Moa were worried that they wouldn't be accepted without Yui, and were concerned fans would boo them, or throw things at them on stage as well. Sue stated,
"You'd have to be
quote,
a dude
to
do that.
1 + 1 + 1 always resulted in 100, but no matter how hard we try, 2 people will be 2, no matter what." Despite that, Sue and Moa decided they would give it their all and continue on as BABYMETAL. As sad as Yui's departure was, we must keep looking forward. On April 1, 2018, BABYMETAL posted a mysterious video on their YouTube channel. In the video, it is explained that a dark side of BABYMETAL exists, with 7 metal spirits, and that a new era is about to begin.
Oh shit.
Later, they posted another cryptic message on Twitter and Instagram, stating that, quote, "No one will know who, when, where, or how, the Chosen 7 will be presented, only the Fox God knows." Over the next week, they posted a series of cryptic images onto their Instagram story, labeled 1 through 7, and displaying mysterious, black, and white imagery in anticipation of the tour and the Chosen 7. On May 8, 2018, the Distortion music video was released featuring imagery depicting the Chosen 7. In October, BABYMETAL released a graphic novel, titled Apocrypha, The Legend of BABYMETAL, which depicted the fictional tale on how BABYMETAL came to be, featuring the legend of the 3 as they traveled through different time periods to combat evil. The first foray into the dark side of BABYMETAL would be at their Dark Night Carnival show, which was their first show since Yui-metal officially left the group. The show was heavily themed around the Chosen 7 lore, as Sue and Moa were joined on stage by 5 backup dancers. While the Legend-S show was meant to symbolize light, Dark Night Carnival was meant to symbolize the dark.
Have we done that?
Their traditional red and black tutus were gone in favor of a more mature, dark look, completely overhauling the traditional BABYMETAL aesthetic. Throughout the show, various videos played stating,
Sabaton was with them.
"The moment light and darkness intersect, it reveals an unknown dimension called the Metal Galaxy. And the weaving of light and darkness, the Metal Galaxy, creates the space in which the Chosen 7 can reveal itself." One of the backup dancers for this show was Saya Hirai, who was temporarily used in Yui's old spot for several shows in Southeast Asia and Australia. She did not sing Yui's parts, just filled in the choreography. We are now officially in the next era of BABYMETAL. On April 1, 2019, BABYMETAL announced on Twitter that they would be releasing their third album later that year.
Metal Galaxy.
The album's name would be Metal Galaxy.
で、
Great
だから
album.
このアルバムは、ある意味メタルの未来を作る第一歩だと思ってるし、本当にこのアルバムが私たちのこれからのこういう風に進んでいくんだっていう音楽の提示だと思っているので、その中でフューチャーメタルってすごく大切な曲で、だからアルバムの最初に来る曲になってます。
This album would tie into all the light and dark stuff that BABYMETAL had recently delved into. They also revealed plans for their first arena concert in the US at the Forum in Los Angeles, California, set for October 11, 2019.
I wonder if they mentioned anything
before
about
those
Kano.
shows took place,
I'm
two
sure they
other
will.
shows were announced for June and July of 2019.
Yeah, there it is.
These shows were BABYMETAL Awakens the Sun Also Rises,
Riho
and BABYMETAL
Kano.
Arises Beyond the Moon. The second show, Beyond the Moon, would also be known as Legend M to celebrate Moa's 20th birthday and coming of age. At the first show, Awakens the Sun Also Rises, it was announced that a cast of 3 dancers would be filling in Yui-metal's old spot. This rotating cast of dancers would be known as the Avengers.
The Avengers.
And to support Yui-metal and Moa-metal, 3 brave Avengers were summoned by the Fox God. Today, one out of these 3 chosen dancers will be selected. But who will be summoned is something only the Fox God knows.
The Avengers are chosen by the Fox God and are selected at random for each performance. They don't sing, they just dance in the third spot. They aren't technically considered true members of BABYMETAL, as only Yui-metal and Moa-metal are advertised and promoted as BABYMETAL. The names of the 3 new dancers were never announced, but fans at the first shows were able to identify who the girls were. The Avengers include Riho Sayase, Kano Fujihira, and Momoko Okazaki.
We kept calling her
Let's
Kano.
meet
It's
the 3
Kano.
Avengers. First we have Riho Sayase, who was born on May 28, 1998 in Hiroshima, Japan. Riho stands at about 5 foot 1 inch tall and she is well known for being a very talented and charismatic performer and a great dancer.
Damn, she's got a voice.
She was also a student at Actors School Hiroshima at the same time Yui-metal was. Riho was considered Sue's rival,
They said she's
as
clumsy,
the 2 were
but they didn't
constantly
say it.
competing for the top spot of the class. She is a former 9th generation member of the J-pop group Morning Musume, in which she was considered the absolute ace for several years. On October 29, 2015, it was announced that Riho will graduate from Morning Musume on December 31 during the annual Hello Project Countdown Live. Riho took an over 3-year hiatus, during which she traveled to New York to study dance and English from 2016 to 2018 before reappearing to the public in March 2019 at the Hello Project 20th Anniversary Show. On September 3, 2020, Riho announced that she has signed to Japan Music Entertainment and has been appearing in musicals and a TV show. Because of this, it is unknown if she will continue to perform as a backup dancer for BABYMETAL in the future due to her other commitments. Next, we have Kano Fujihira, who was born on August 28, 2004,
she's probably the youngest.
and stands at about 5 foot 1 inch tall.
Must be, obviously.
Kano was student council president at Sakura Gakuin and was set to graduate on May 29, 2020, but it was postponed to August 30 due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Oh wow.
She is currently a member of a new Amuse group, called At 15. Kano is also a former member of Sakura Gakuin subunit Sleepies. She appears as the Avenger in the Papaya, Elevator Girl, and Shanti 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 music videos. Due to her commitments to At 1-5 and various other projects, it is also unknown if Kano will continue to perform as one of the Avengers in the future. Finally, we have Momoko Okazaki, who was born on March 3, 2003 in Kanagawa, Japan. Momoko stands at about 5 foot 2 inches, or just slightly shorter than Yui-metal. Momoko joined Amuse in 2014, and in 2015 she was a Sakura Gakuin transfer student during the Sakura Gakuin Nando transfer ceremony. She eventually graduated from Sakura Gakuin in 2018. After graduation, Momoko left Amuse to study abroad, appearing as a model as well as appearing in some musicals and movies.
Yeah. That's dope.
She eventually returned in 2019 as one of the Avengers. A few years ago, when asked what she wanted to be in the future, Momoko stated that she loved to dance and dreamt of being a backup dancer for a big artist, which she is obviously now doing. In the few performances BABYMETAL has done since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, Momoko has been the Avenger for everyone. It would appear for the near future that she will be the only one performing in the third spot, but only the Fox God knows. Now we are on to the most recent BABYMETAL news as of the making of this video. On October 20, 2020, BABYMETAL featured as a guest artist on Bring Me the Horizon's EP, post-human survival horror, on the song Kingslayer. BABYMETAL's relationship with Bring Me the Horizon goes back years.
We thought we'd get BABYMETAL on one of our tracks just because we've got kind of like a cool relationship with those guys. I think maybe like 5 years ago we met them for the first time, and then he took us on tour last year in Japan, and it was just like the biggest fucking shows ever.
Wow.
And honestly, I think like their enthusiasm for our band has kind of got us bigger over there, because like last time we went there, like shit just seemed to start to feel like big. We just kind of wanted to like celebrate our connection by having them on a song.
Sue and Moa also appeared in Corey Taylor's CMFT Must Be Stopped music video. They then revealed on social media that they would be celebrating their 10th anniversary with the release of a greatest hits album entitled 10 BABYMETAL Years, on December 23, 2020. Near the end of 2020, BABYMETAL also announced on social media that they would be doing 10 shows at...
Did you see that?
What's that?
They were voted... Down here at the bottom, BABYMETAL was voted number 10 in the 50 greatest metal bands ever.
That is crazy.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
Damn.
BABYMETAL also announced on social media that they would be doing 10 shows at Budokan in the beginning of 2021. These 10 shows will mark the final chapter of the metal resistance. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, various policies will be in place to prevent the spread of the coronavirus infection and ensure the safety of the attendees. Fans will be given limited edition savior masks to wear at the shows. As of the making of this video, the first 2 Budokan shows have just happened, but it is unsure if all these shows will even happen anytime soon. They could get rescheduled at any point, as the pandemic has made it difficult to plan anything, especially live events. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this entertaining and informative. Remember to always stay safe and stay metal.
It is.
Bye.
See you!
Wow.
Well,
that's an information overload right there.
I'm glad we got to sit down and take it all in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Very informative, though. Somebody did a lot of research, man.
Yeah. What if it was Yui that did that?
She went through and did all that.
She's like, you know what? I'm out of the group. I ain't got nothing going on. Why not just give y'all a helpful guide?
Yeah. One thing it made me realize is that Amuse is a talent factory.
Bro.
Jesus.
The Sakura Gakuin band.
Yeah.
BABYMETAL. There was so many.
So many groups that they're just pushing through there, man.
Yeah, and finding talent that has an amazing voice. Shout out to Amuse.
It's like they're working a finishing school for talented artists, you know?
True. Very true.
Wow.
Man, guys, we're happy that y'all forced us to do this. You know, I guess force isn't the right word because we would have gotten to it immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
But question to the trash talkers, and yo, we need to know this. Watching this the helpful guide of BABYMETAL, we've seen that Moa, Yui, and Sue were in other bands. Would y'all consider that as somewhat of a BABYMETAL?
Yeah, we can do those if we can do those bands on BabyMetal Monday.
Yeah,
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea. Guys, with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces! I want to thank you guys for tuning in to BabyMetal Mondays, one of our new favorite artists. If you like that and you want to see more reaction to BabyMetal, just click right up here in this area. If you want to check out another artist that we cover, click right over here and you'll get onto that. And guys, from the bottom of my hearts, we want to thank you. I love you. See you next time.